Hey, you guys, it's your girl Bree. I just come to drop some little, to have a little conversation with y'all about something I was thinking about myself. Y'all know, like, you know how when you be dealing with somebody and that person, as soon as you meet somebody, male or female, you know what it is with that person. Where y'all will have a friendship, y'all will have a relationship, y'all will have a situationship, a sexual ship, or whatever. You know right off the dump. But like, even if a man or a woman who is not ready for you, they will get ready for you if you the one that they really want. Sometimes y'all be sitting and waiting for these dudes to get it right. These dudes not gonna get it right. These women are not gonna get it right because they're not for you. Sex can be A1, you heard me? Chemistry could be out the world. I tell anybody this. Having chemistry with somebody is a very, very, very dangerous game. Man, that's a dangerous game when you have chemistry with somebody. Even when the person know that they're not worthy of your love, they're not worthy of none of it because they know who you are. They know nobody can do it like you. They know you the king or the queen. They know this already. And they know that they're not worthy of you. But still, they will hold on to you. They will cock block. Man, they will say anything just so somebody else won't have you. You see, but when you love yourself, you truly love yourself, you're going to laugh at stuff like that. You're going to laugh and you're going to move forward. You're not going to sit the well on them and how you wanted them to be the one. That's something that I had to learn. Never love nobody else more than you love yourself. You heard me? Because sometimes we love people and we want to see the best in the people, but the people, they don't see the best in us. They just want to come and use and abuse you and get what they can get, and then they out and on to the next. You know, if somebody hurt you, if somebody betrayed you, if somebody played you, if they did all that, that's fine and dandy. That's good. Let them go and live their life. I promise you, they're somewhere sitting in a corner crying, punching the air because they don't have you. I promise you, out of all the people that they dealt with, it's no you. They not you. They will never be you. They will never be you. Under no circumstance, they will never love you, love them like you. They would never do none of that. See, when you give somebody your true love and they mistreat your love, they take your love for your kindness, and then when you take your love back, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to take you. They don't know. They just don't know. You gotta learn to push forward through all that, because you can meet a stranger who gonna love you the way that you wanted the person you wanted to love you. But that's not the person that God wanted to love you. We got to stop trying to make families with people that's not for us. Oh, but I love him. Love don't pay no bills. My biggest thing is this. How you know somebody really for you is when you need them most. When you need somebody most and they're there for you at the drop of a dime, that's somebody that's for you. Somebody can scream they love you all day long, but when you need them and they're not there, that should be a sign to you that that person not really for you. Because whether you broke, poor, or whatever, how many people you can call on the phone right now and say, hey, I need like a hot 50 and they gonna come through. You could be laid up with these people. You could have been slept with these people. You could be doing all that and they won't do it because they're not for you. They don't want you to get where you're going. They don't want you to achieve the things that you're trying to achieve. They trying to hinder you by all means necessary. Sometimes people be mad because you the one that got away. You the one that didn't fall for their games, for their lies or their manipulation. You the one that knew your worth. Because they had been knowing your worth. But they want to keep you like a puppet on the string. And you allowed them. You allowed them. You got to learn to start not only forgiving others, but forgiving yourself for allowing somebody to feel like they can play with you. Because us as people, we give our power to other people. And 9 out of 10, when you love hard and wholeheartedly. And people take advantage of that. People take advantage of the love that you give to others, the love that you have for others. Hold on, y'all, I gotta make my tea. Thank you. I'm gonna do it in the video. All right. You put honey? Okay. People, they take advantage of that, y'all. They take advantage of the, excuse me, y'all, for that. They take advantage of the love. They take advantage of the peace and the joy. You know, say, we're gonna talk about men for a time. If a man come around you and he go like, dang, every time he around me, he go to sleep. He do all the rest of that stuff. What, you gonna get no sleep at your house? What you coming over here sleeping for? That man find peace in you. If a woman is just running the bend, you heard me? She running the beat to you. Just running, letting you know everything she got going on. Because that woman find peace in you. She find peace in you. You her comfort. You heard me? If somebody is finding peace in you and finding comfort in you, how could you betray somebody like that? How could you want to hurt somebody who's finding peace and comfort in you? Somebody who feels like you're worthy. You have to learn to start determining people in your life, because people wear masks. And when you're in a vulnerable state, somebody will come in and the devil have them dressed up. I'm talking about in the best of the best, to get close to you, to know things so they can snake you, so they can use it against you. You heard me? So they can pillow talk on your name. So they can try to make you be something that they are, but they're going to make it be like it's you. You got to learn that when somebody is not ready to love you, they try to damage you. They try to tear you down. They try to do all these things because they're not ready. They're not ready to love you, and you got to accept them not being ready. You got to accept them. And some people don't know how to express to you that. Some people don't know how to express to you that they're not ready. That they don't know how to love you proper. That they don't know how to be the man or the woman that you need them to be. And instead of them letting you go, they hold on to you. They hold on to you because they don't want nobody else to have you. But they don't know how to love you. They don't know how to be there for you because they was never shown none of that. They don't know how to catch you when you fall because they so used to everybody running to their rescue, and it's always them that need somebody to depend on. When they come across somebody that's strong, a man or a woman, they don't know how to take that because they so used to takers all the time. They so used to people using them and abusing them. But then they'll come in contact with you, somebody who loves them wholeheartedly, willing to walk with them, fight with them, swim with them, willing to be homeless with them, willing to be anything with them. They abuse and they misuse you because they're not ready for somebody like you. They have not came into contact with somebody who true and genuine. They haven't felt that true, genuine love that you give them. So what they do, they try to hurt you. They try to dog you. They spread lies on you. They tell all kind of rumors about you. They try to tell stuff about you that you have told them. But I tell people this all the time. Can't nobody tell your story like you. And listen, never be embarrassed of your story or where you came from. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of us came from crackhead mamas. A lot of us came from abused mamas. A lot of us came from broken home with no fathers in it. A lot of us was molested by our family members and they swept it under the rug. A lot of us is the black sheep of the family. The list goes on and on. We all done been through something. But when you get somebody in your life who genuinely love you, hold on, you guys. I'm sorry about that, you guys. They don't know how to handle you wholeheartedly. They don't know how to handle the love that you giving. And sometimes we be so mad because all we want is for them to love us. That's all we want is for them to love us, to appreciate us. But you never force yourself upon nobody. Don't force yourself upon nobody. Don't force nobody to love you, because the right man or woman, if they're not ready, they will get ready for you. They will sacrifice whatever they have to sacrifice for you. They will build whatever they have to build for you. They're going to make plans for you and them. They're not going to make no plans. It's not going to be no, excuse me, it's not going to be no I. It's going to be a we at all given times. Sometimes we hold on to hurt from other people, and we allow people who really love us to get away from us because we're so hurt. Because we're hurt by what they have done, things that they have said, how they move, how they have mistreated us, how they did all these things to us. When we're looking for love, we should be looking within ourselves. Looking at the love within ourselves. So many grown people are emotionally scarred. They're emotionally scarred at the time when the trauma happened to them, because they're not healing for that. They're not willing to face that. They're not willing to accept. That was something I had to do. I had to accept that I couldn't save myself. I was a little child. And sometimes we look at things as it's being our fault, but it's not our fault. Everything we go through in life was predestined for us to go through it. It was a lesson out of it so that we can reach somebody else when they're going through, so we can minister to somebody else. When you learn to step out of your way and tell your story, help save another child, help save another marriage, help save another business, help save another single mama, help save another single daddy, help save a non-believer, help save a struggling Christian, help save someone else. If God brought you to it, he's going to bring you through it so that you can pull somebody else out. I keep telling y'all, each one reach one so we can teach one. I keep telling y'all that. We are all here on borrowed time. My struggles ain't your struggles. My problems ain't your problems. We might have similar stories, but my story is my story. Your story is your story. We might can relate on a lot of things. You see, because some people trauma bond. Pain. Oh, your mama hurt you. You got mama issues. I got mama issues too. Bam. So we get together. And then you get together with somebody and you create a child. And that one party becomes the absent parent because they haven't healed from their issues. They haven't healed from what their parents did to them. So now you have a child with someone who can't be there for their child because they don't know how to be there, because it wasn't shown to them. And then they have some of them just don't be there for their children because they feel like it's hurting you. I always tell people that child that you put last is the one you're going to need first. I can honestly say out of my mama children, I'm the first billionaire. And it's been rough. Jealousy, envy, my whole life. From my mama, my sister, sibling. It's just what it is, and I had to accept that. I had to accept that I couldn't make her love me. I had to accept that she would never be proud of me. I had to accept that she wanted to see me fall. I had to accept that she liked it if I had to go and ask her for something so she could throw it to my face. I had to accept those things. And I had to pull myself back from people. My thing was, is no matter how much people had betrayed me, I still wanted to see the good in those people. I still wanted to see, um, be there for those people no matter what they were going through. Then I became angry with God. And I told God that I was upset at the heart that He gave me. The heart to love people, the heart to have compassion for people, even though when they betrayed me. Even though they did stuff to try to tear me down when I only was trying to build them up. I had to learn to forgive myself. Forgive myself for allowing people to feel like they can play with me or play on my top or any means necessary that they can do anything to me and I'ma sit back. See, I used to fight a lot. I used to fight. I wouldn't mind going out there and fight. And then I learned to stop fighting and stop entertaining everything and start praying more. And it's like the more I prayed, the more the enemy came. The more I prayed, the more they called my hands. The more I prayed, the more they said things about me. The more I prayed, the more they tried to play with my children and speak on my children. The more I did. It's like the more I ignored them, the more and more I ignored them, the more they came into something. But then when I started speaking and I started saying what it is, everybody want to get ghosts. You heard me? Everybody want to say I'm crazy, I'm this, I'm that. Because I choose to speak my truth and I choose to stand in my truth. See, I had to accept that everybody ain't for me and I ain't for everybody. I had to accept that the person out of the relationships, all the relationships I've been in, that one person that I really, really love, that I wholeheartedly gave my heart to, was my biggest hater. Was my biggest hater. In my face telling me they love me, getting any and everything for me, but stabbing me behind my back. Talking about me like a dog behind my back. I had to realize that. And when I could have retaliated, I didn't. I blocked and I moved on. So in a way, I felt like that I was being punked. But then when I sat down and I realized I was a queen. I was a queen and I was trying to put a crown on a clown. I had to laugh at myself and then I had to run the beat with my daughters. See, because every experience I go through with this motherhood stuff, with relationship and stuff, I keep it real with my children. And I tell them, especially my daughters, I cut no corners with them. And I let them know. When you don't love yourself enough, here come an old mangy man. They'll play on that. Play on your vulnerability. They see it. Narcissist men, they have a lot of narcissist women. My mama one. Narcissist men, narcissist people, period. They smell stuff upon you. Oh, and then they'll say, I got me one. And they can feel like they getting the best over you. That you is going to submit to them. And at first, you do. At first, you give in to people and what they, you know what I'm saying, have going on. And then you realize your worth. And you realize what it's done. And then you change something about it. And one thing about people, they don't like when you find your worth. They don't like when you switch up on them. They don't like when you upgrade. Because that means that they got to elevate. And some people don't want to elevate. Some people are comfortable in the skin that they're in. Some people are happy with being Debbie Downers. Some people are happy with trying to step on somebody else's toes to get where they need to be. See, you got to allow yourself to be yourself, your true self. There ain't got one person on this earth that I want to be like. You want to know why? I learned this a long time ago. When I was a young girl, I used to want to be like my teacher, Miss Daniel. She had a baby every year. Every year she had a baby. And one day she sat me down and told me, yes, she have a baby every year, but she has so many complications mentally. She's mentally drained. She's emotionally drained. And at that age, I stopped wanting to be like somebody else because I didn't know what struggles it be. I just seen the fulfillment and enjoyment that it brought her to be a parent. Miss Daniels was always happy. She was always doing stuff with her kids. At all times. I'm talking about all times. Always at the park with them. Just having fun with her children. But I didn't know the mental strength that it took to provide for those children and do all that. Now,